Hi friends. So in the previous lecture, we have seen what is version control system and what are its type and also the tools used for version controlling system, right? And the most popular tools are Git and Subversion. Okay, you might have also heard about it or you might have used it. Okay, now let's move ahead and let's discuss about other keyword used in DevOps, which is build automation. Okay, so build automation, let me take my laser pen. So build automation is the process of using tools to automate the task involved in converting source code into an executable software. Okay, so basically the developer is writing their code, and then as a result they should be create an executable software, right? So, for example, if they are writing any Java file or Java code, then it should be create any jar or var file, right? So we have something called a keyword build automation for this task for converting our source code into executable software. Okay, now this executable software is portable, means if you package this jar or war file, they can be given to any other piece of software or integrated with other piece of software for their working. So whenever you will execute the jar or war file, it will work as an application. Okay, now this process includes tasks like code compilation. So for executing software, it will compile the code, and then if needed, it will create it to binary form, and then it will do any object file conversion also. Okay, then it will have a dependency resolution. So if you have used Maven, then it has some dependency. Okay, dependency column in their pom.xml file. So they also resolve their dependency, and it is also used for packaging and testing. Okay, so whatever executable software you are getting from it, it can be packaged further. Okay, and also they can be used for a testing. Now in build automation, as we have already discussed, so first it will be triggering a build. The first step will be triggering a build. So whatever code you have written, so whether you can trigger it manually or you can trigger it by setting off any SAS URI. Now the next one is running a build. So after triggering it, you need to run it, and then it will execute your test cases. If it is passed, then you are ready to go further. Then you need to publish the build artifact. So after the executing test or running the build, it will create a build artifact. Okay. And also if you are using some advanced tools for the build automation, you can get metrics and feedbacks too. Okay. Now, why you need to use build automation? So basically the name contains automation, right? So it can be automated. Second one is consistency. So you can consist your packaging by this build automation, okay, for the same piece of code. Now, third one is dependency management. So whatever the dependency is there for any piece of code, it will resolve for you. Task parallelism. So at the same time, you can have multiple build at the same time. Okay. Incremental build. So if you are running a piece of code for a build, you can also integrate another piece of code. Okay. Now build automation is used with CI/CD integration. Okay. So basically, but when the developer is writing their code, they need to publish it or build it, then they need to release it, right? Okay. Now the next one, why should you use build automation, is testing and quality assurance. So this does not come in every tool. So some advanced tool have this option for quality assurance and testing. Now the compatible and expandable. So whatever executable file you are getting, it will be compatible and expandable with many devices or many platforms. Okay. And the last is deployment and packaging. Okay. So it will give you the packaged codes. Okay. So suppose if you are taking Maven, for example, so it will give you the jar or var file after building your automation. Okay. Now let's see about the tools used in this. So basically the build automation tool depends on your programming framework. Okay. Now first one is Gradle. This one is also one popular. So the open source build automation tool Gradle places a premium on adaptability and speed. Okay, it defines build script with a Groovy based DSL. Okay, so basically it will be on Groovy based domain specific language. Now next one is Maven. So it is also one of the popular. So Apache Maven is a popular build automation tool that was found its niche in Java development. Okay, so basically the programming framework used for Maven is Java. Okay, it controls construction via XML project object model file. Okay, so there is a main file called pom.xml. So basically that is the control file of Maven. Okay, now next one is Ant. So basically it is old, but it was also the popular for the Java project. Okay, Ant is an build tool primarily used for Java projects. So it is based on XML script and provide basic build automation feature. Okay, so I am hoping you are clear with these three most common build automation tools for build automation. Okay. Now, I'm hoping you are clear with build automation. Let's meet in the next section with the new keyword used in DevOps. Okay, so till then, take care.